Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm on Airfield in my favorite Tier 10 light tank, AMX 13105. This thing is an absolute beast. Fell in love with it and it got nerfed and I struggled a little bit, but I've dialed it back in and I still enjoy it. I know I just featured a video on this not too long ago and it was mentioned, why do I put binos and camo net on Scout when I play it so aggressively? And really, I just love to play this as a passive scout and sit in the bush and just get vision out for my team. But on all the small maps, it's not always able to do so. And I'm going to take a really aggressive line here. Don't recommend this line for anyone. See how deep I got pushed in before I got spotted. That scout, I believe, is what spotted me. Got an excellent crew in this tank. It's got great camo division. And that's why you really could probably live without the net and binos. Now as we come over here, we spot the bat chat. I just make aggressive lines early on small maps because you're pretty much going to be able to give intel to your whole team. We're just dodging shells left and right. They have a tank on the base, so I'm going to head up here. I am spotted right now on the map, so my effort towards the base, whatever was sitting on there decided to get off of it. I'm guessing because they seen me coming, but I'm not 100% sure. But we're gonna head back to the south, try to keep that stuff lit up. If our team can get around the flank, then we should win this pretty easily. And we got plenty of heavy tanks heading up towards the cap, so I feel like we got a really good setup. It's just a matter of me getting vision out. Our Arty's pounding the reds, and it should be game over. So come up here, got this T-light right here. Smash one bullet in his side there, and we're gonna just give the wiggle, get back into safety. Don't really want to overcommit, not this early. Maybe once I have a few more tanks around the beach I can do that, but then I'm still putting my faith in the green team, and sometimes that's really difficult to do. So the T-light Progsy spots me. We're gonna go for it. I know that T110 E3 back there is looking at me, so I get one shot into the T-light and then I hop down at E75 holding the point over here, and Arty shoots at me. HMH FP305. So I'm reloading. I could be getting some intel for my team. Instead, I'm messaging this guy. You shot at the wrong tank, buddy. Now you're gonna die. Except I don't think I put now you're gonna die, because I think you can get reported for that. So I put something in that manner anyways. Alright, so slowly typing away. Finally the message is finished and sent. I'm not spotted right now, so I'm going to try to get around this RU-251. Hopefully this E3 doesn't punish me for it. Get around, get a shot into him, and he kills my gunner, driver. And you see that? Oh my god, a T110 E3 tracks me. Tracks me. How does he track me? Well, it's probably my expert angling, and then all the armor in the T1 or AMX 13105. It's just got some stellar armor, and you can block stuff with the tracks, so that's why I angled them perfectly. And this guy's pretty beat up, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I know you got a long reload, let me close the distance, see if you're willing to fight me. And he tried. He was going to pull over and fight me, but you know what? We'll fight over on your turf, buddy. Here I come. Should be able to just traverse this guy's pants off. Let's see where he's looking. Okay, he's totally sideways. I don't aim that shot. Maybe a vertical stabilizer would have landed that. That shot goes high, bounces off the top of his engine deck, and now he survives this because I run Bino Camo Net. If I run Avert Stabs and Coated Optics, or Avert Stabs and Gun Laying Drive, then guaranteed I probably would have killed that guy. Alright. But no matter, he's still in the same spot. Let me just traverse back around and I'll finish him up. Alright, which way is he looking this time? No, he's looking right at me. You know what? I have the Japanese Arty on my team. So the Type 5 shuts him down, and the worst part about this tank, in my opinion, is the traverse, the tank traverse. It just turns so badly for a scout. And then when your driver dies, it's 100 times worse. So the reds are just depleting my greens, and this is looking like it's going to be a tight match. So I'm going to try to hunt Arty as I make a move to shoot the heavy tanks on the side. Now, in my opinion, generally that heavy tanks in the side is priority 1, and Arty is priority 2. But since I caught this Arty in the open, I have to stop, take him out before he can get into safety and destroy my teammates. Now I have 2 heavy tanks left. And I went for a reload, so I don't really want to get spotted. I'm hoping my heavies can manage. Doesn't look like they can. We lost one of them. There is one more. We do have 2 artillery, so hopefully artillery can shut them down. So I decide to let my heavy tank fight and look for Arty. Big mistake. That's going to cost me. So my 50B actually takes one of their heavies down. We got an E100 and a 277. And that 277 is a viewer. He messaged me after this game and said that he finally got to get in a battle with me, and he was hoping that he could kill me. So shout out to you, Mordvarg. Appreciate the view. Appreciate you supporting me. And I felt really pinned down here, hoping that Arty would help me out, trying to get an escape plan here, and then sure enough, Arty poops all over Mordvarg and takes him out. Alright, so it is a 13-105, 2 artillery versus an E100, and the guy I swore to destroy as he took a swing at me early. And I'm thinking he's going to be hiding up here. Maybe he made it over and around up through the top here. It's highly unlikely, I think, because I think we had tanks pretty much in the middle of the map the whole time, and he's not up here, and now he's spotted in the south. So somehow he made his way through the south, and I missed him. But we have to close the distance on this E100. If this E100 gets a hold of my Artys, then it could be trouble. So as you can see what I did there, I faked like I'm coming down the 1 line because I got detected. I was spotted on the map. My sixth sense was off, and then I just kind of timed that out in my head, hand braked, and then now I'm turning around. So hopefully the E100 is waiting for me to come the other direction, and I should have his butt. And sure enough, this works. And once again, if I didn't have a camo net and binos, I could have maybe managed to kill this E100 rather than taking a shell. Now my 53-55 ended up killing the FB 3805 Arty that I swore that I would destroy, and now he's going all in on the E100 and he dies. Which is really awkward now because if I had him, he could have just sat at distance and shot the E100. Like, we could have just made this a distance game, plucked away at this E100. Now he chose to die, so I have to try to win the game. So I wait for my sixth sense to go away. Now I'm going to loop back around, and I'm all in. He was not waiting for me. He was looking the other direction, which allowed me to get a shot right into his side. And I didn't need a vertical stabilizer on that last shot. So it's only a first class, but it was a fun one. And since I featured the IS-7, my favorite heavy tank, I decided I would feature my 13-105, my favorite scout tank. And show you guys some fun game, or a fun game that I had in that. And their IS-4 ripped it up with 5,200 damage. Their E-100 had a good game with 41. Mordvark had a nice game with 3K, 1 kill, and they just didn't prevail over Mustardmav and his Arty poop. It's always good to have Arty poop, right? No, it's not. I'll answer that for you guys. Arty poop will balance pretty much any game, especially if there's heavy tanks in the open. They'll get balanced. And just when you think you have control of the game, a turd falls from the clouds and destroys your tank. So I send a GG to the E100 and the IS-4. I also sent to the E100 like, man, I can't believe I bounced off your butt twice. And then I send a props to my 5355, which absolutely wrecked with 5,200 damage. My 4043 did 3,600 damage. So me and Skypoop did good job. That's all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.